I 3D printed both of these bulls, and though they look identical, as I was painting them, something just didn't look right. So, in closer inspection, I realized that one of the bulls didn't print out quite right. So, I'm going to fix that. So, I decided to bring out my sculpting tools to see what I could do to get my bull to, well, look like a bull again. So the first thing I had to do was get out my green stuff and knead some together. Then I started to knead both the two parts together until, well, it turns green. Now that I have my green stuff all mixed together, I prepare a little dish with some water in it. So if you ever worked with green stuff before, it can get pretty sticky. And so by dabbing your tools into the water before you start sculpting with the green stuff, it really helps it not stick to the tools as much. All right, and now the real fun begins. I get to start sculpting. And just a little note about green stuff, if you ever used it before or thinking about using green stuff, um, I do like it. It's great, but it can be sometimes a little frustrating to work with because it can be, well, it is. It's a little sticky to work with. And as I've mentioned before, having a little cup of water to dip your tools in once in a while, it does help with this. And it's not going to totally eliminate the stickiness, but it helps a lot. And if you've ever used green stuff before or you use it quite often, let me know what you use to fix the stickiness of the green stuff. And I apologize here that um, sometimes when I'm working, I totally forget that I'm filming, and so sometimes, as in this case, the workpiece uh, gets out of frame. So I apologize for that. But I'm just going through now and just making sure that it looks uniform and it looks normal. And I'm also making sure that the uh, the green stuff um, looks seamless with the rest of the piece. And so, what you don't want when you're adding green stuff on an existing piece is you don't want to know where the green stuff starts and where the original piece um, was at. So you want the seams to be seamless. And so this is what I'm trying to do initially. Just get the shapes looking right and making sure that the seams are all uh, well, they look good. And having these rubber sculpting tools, they have like a soft rubber tip. These work great at that. And the cool thing about these tools that they come in different sizes and they also come in different how do you say uh, softness or stiffness. And these tools are on the smaller side, and the softness is, I think they're like medium. Um, so they work great. I use these a lot when I'm using the green stuff. And the last thing that I will do on this piece, if you notice that this Brazen Bull, it's made out of a hammered metal. And so I want to make sure that the pieces I'm adding to the bull also have that hammered look. So it looks like it was originally part of the piece. And so you see me doing that a little bit here, is adding um, the little hammer marks. And so I continue to work at it until I think it looks good. And there you have it, guys. The Brazen Bull looks and feels like a bull again.